morning. Welcome to the devotional for today, Thursday, 25th February 2021. Our topic for today is dangers of alcohol. And our Bible text is taken from Proverbs chapter 23, verses 29 to 25. Please read with me. It says, Who has anguish? Who has anguish? Who has sorrow? Who is always fighting? Who is always complaining? Who has unnecessary bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the taverns, trying out new drinks. Don't gaze at the wine, seeing how red it is, how it sparkles in the cup, how smoothly it goes down. For in the end, it bites. It bites like a poisonous snake. It stings like a viper. You will see hallucinations, and you will say crazy things. You will stagger like a sailor tossed at sea, clinging to a swaying mast. And you will say, they hit me, but I didn't feel it. I didn't even know it when they beat me up. When will I wake up so that I can look for another drink? And our memory verse is taken from that same Bible reading, but it's verses 29 to 30, Proverbs 23, 29 to 30. And it says, Who has anguish? Who has sorrow? Who is always fighting? Who is always complaining? Who has unnecessary bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the taverns, trying out new drinks. Dangers of alcohol. Now, alcohol is a drink that has some negative effects. It has tendency to have negative effects on the person consuming it. And that's our main focus of today, the dangers of alcohol. So that means the things that, the negative things that alcohol brings about when you consume it. The first thing is that alcohol is enticing. I like to use the word enticing for alcohol because it has a way of drawing the person that is consuming it, to keep on taking more of it. So it's not necessarily enticing when you look at it, with the way it looks, from the way it looks, but the way it makes you feel. It gives you some kind of false hope that, you can do anything. It gives you some kind of false boldness, some kind of false happiness, some kind of false excitement, all those temporary feelings. And that's the reason people who are down, who are unhappy, tend to turn to alcohol. But the truth is, alcohol isn't the best thing to turn to when you have when you're not happy or when you have negative feelings. And the enticing nature of alcohol leads to impairment of a person's thoughts, a person's perception, a person's countenance, a person's disposition at the time when they are drinking it, particularly when they drink excessively. And the challenge is, it's difficult to know when you've taken so much of alcohol. And another thing is, it varies from person to person. Another thing about alcohol is that it's addictive. It has some substances that make it addictive. So when you take it, you're drawn to take more and more and more of it. And it's a bit difficult to stop, particularly when it gets to the point of addiction, because of the way it makes one feel when it is taken. And anything that is addictive is very difficult to stop. And then also it leads to health hazards. That's another negative thing about alcohol. It leads to health hazards. It affects the body organs, the organs of the body, like the liver, and it leads to a number of chronic illnesses over time. And as I said earlier on, it varies from person to person. So you don't even know how it will affect you as an individual. So at the end of it all, when you think about it, why not just stay away from something that has so many negatives attached to it? It is my prayer for you today that you will not turn to alcohol, in times of trouble, in times of trial, times when you're feeling down or when you have negative emotions. It is my prayer for you that you will turn to the only one that can give you the comfort that you need in times of trials, the only one that can turn your sorrow to joy, and that is the Lord God Almighty. So if you enjoyed this video, I want to encourage you to click the like button and subscribe to our channel and share to your friends and your family, your loved ones, even whoever. Just share. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.